everybody, it's 8 AM on a Sunday morning. The roads are quiet, which is good, and I'm out and about. The reason I'm out and about is because I'm trying to find fuel. Well, I'm not trying to find fuel. I know a local petrol station to me has had a delivery, so I'm going to get some fuel ready for tomorrow. So I don't know if you've heard about this fuel shortage. I'm sure you have by now. I don't really read mainstream media newspapers or watch mainstream media news unless there's something big happening like an election. And the reason I don't is because it just makes you angry. I found that 80% of the stuff isn't true, 90% of the stuff you don't need to know, and it just makes you angry. And then there's probably 5 to 10%, depending on what's happening at the time, 5 to 10% of the stuff that you actually you benefit from knowing. So for the sake of 10%, I'm willing to give up the 100%. It has its upsides. I'm not angry. I don't know about stuff that never happens and all that sort of thing. And there's downsides too, and that's that you learn about things a little bit later than everybody else, because usually it's just a storm in a teacup and goes away. But when the storm in the teacup spills over, like the fuel shortage, you find out about it a little bit later. I'm only really bothered about stuff that affects me, my family, my life. So anyway, so there's a fuel shortage. So I'm a little bit like Brad Pitt in World War Z, where he keeps hearing about this stuff going wrong in the world, some sort of weird virus zombie thing, but he doesn't really pay it too much attention until a bin lorry goes veering down the road and kills that policeman. So once that happens, he knows it's going off and it's legit and he needs to do something about it. But until that point, he kind of just ignores it. Well, that was like me with the fuel crisis. People kept saying, "Have you heard about the fuel crisis? Have you heard about the fuel crisis?" Yeah. I go to the fuel station, it's fuel up, no problem. I've been doing that fine up until a couple of days ago. So now I'm low on fuel. I've got a meeting at Nicholas Street tomorrow. I hope all the team can get there. I know FWP can get there because they all drive Teslas, so they don't need any petrol or diesel. So those those clever cats will definitely be there. So I need to go to the station, which is where I'm going now, that I know is getting a delivery this morning, fuel up, and then I'm good to go for tomorrow. I'm very fortunate that the Velar that Land Rover Jaguar have lent me is petrol, which is unusual for a sort of 4x4. You'd think it's, if you look at it, everyone, 99.9% of people will guess it's diesel, me included. It's actually petrol, and petrol's more abundant than diesel. So in this situation, we're lucky because Laura's car's diesel, so we actually have both. So we can pick and choose. So we're lucky in that sense, and I'm sure it'll right itself. I'm sure it'll all come good. So we just need to get over this bump, and then we'll be all right. So don't go panic buying. Everyone relax. Buy as much as you need, no more, no less, and everything will be fine. Okay, right. I'm just getting up to the petrol station now, and petrol stations do not like mobile phones. So I'm going to turn this video off. See you in a bit. There you go. Mission accomplished. We got fuel, got a nice full tank, ready to get us to Chester for the site meeting tomorrow. And then all the way back, and actually it'll probably last all of next week. So happy. The world keeps turning and we're all okay. Sainsburys actually have had 2 deliveries, so they've got petrol and diesel, and everyone's laughing, smiling, high-fiving at the pumps, which, although not particularly safe, is good to see.